The U.S. State Department has ordered the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu. They immediately release. Simon ever did something with the Finland president. I told you guys. I can ebido. I can ebido. Hey, there are more to what we expect. There are more to what we preserve. There are more to what we are facing. More and more. It just happened, Okwa. They have now ordered the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu, and you will start hearing from the Nigerian news. I remember when I made a video once, that somebody said, come and show us in Nigerian newspapers. Go and check what is happening in Anambra State in the southeast. Do you think they are ready to report it? They won't report it because they know that reporting it is going to put them in problems. I must say the way I will say it again, we are not going to watch anybody put ourselves on the net zone where mankind must be feasible, where everything must be creative at all costs. Nothing can spoil, nothing can stop. We must reconsider ourselves in a very great way, that we are now giving woto to those that deserve to get this woto. It doesn't matter how they are affected or whatever case may be. What matters now is that we are now at that point where respect should now be reciprocal. Yes, giving it out the way it is. Now follow me as I lecture you on the big journey of what we have been talking about. Yes, we have been sounding so differently, organizing ourselves so differently, and making sure nobody comes in between when we are spreading this one gospel. The gospel of truth, the gospel that is above every other gospel, and the gospel that must be reconsidered in its format. Yes. And this is what it has to intake to be called a Biafran. For so long they have kept Nnamdi Kanu behind bars, and they have been trying everything possible to tag IPOB terrorists. They have been doing everything humanly possible to see how they are going to destroy IPOB. But it didn't work for them. It didn't work for them. Because they know vividly well that this young man they are trying to tag is bigger than their expectations. And that's what the case may be. We must stay committed in every areas of our lives and in everything that we say. We must stay very, very committed. Yes. So that they will understand where we are coming from. For so long they have kept this man suffering. For so long they have kept him behind bars for doing nothing. But this is no longer making sense. Yes, it's no longer making sense anymore. And we are now pleading to those who are at the top to see what they can do to enable what it is. Big zone, big victory, big recordings. Kana ano ko ifana ano? Makana ifana ano? Adugo ko agado. Amoro zinye mo ebo game. Makana eziokwu emego game. Eziokwu awuru gondo. Ndụ anyị ji ekwu ume. Ndụ anyị ji ama ife. Ndụ anyị ji aba ụba. Onye kwuru okwu wee sị gịnị na o tee nne a na-achọ anyị okwu. Ọ na-achọgide na anyị okwu wee chọta ife kalefa. Now we are now at that point to help ourselves organize this one victory. And that is the victory of Biafra. So Nnamdi Kanu must be free whether they like it or not. We're not pleading, we're not begging them. And then Nnamdi Kanu himself is not even begging them. He knows what he wants, and he's going to face that thing till he gets what he wants. No two ways about it. You know, no two ways about it. It has to be Biafra or Biafra or Biafra or nothing. Omochineke, Dalolo. If they play, they show. If they play, they show. Mazi Simon Ekpa has just met with the president of Finland in a safe haven. Hey, I just met with, Simon Ekpa. This is a fresh picture of him and the president. And they just had a necessary discussion, and these are their discussion. You see, for so long, the enemies have been wondering how they can bring back Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria, by all means, yes. But they invited Simon Ekpa, the Finnish government invited Simon Ekpa. They said, you are being accused of terrorism. What is your stand on it? And Simon Ekpa started showing them videos, started showing them pictures of Biafrans that they kill every day, that they deal with every day. And you get to understand one of the possible effects of what we have. And that's where the story begins. We must take into consideration that our victory is momentum in everything we do. And when Simon Ekpa announced this thing, he said to them that these people that are accusing me of terrorism, do you know that they are real terrorists? They are the ones who are killing my people, who are taking my people. Oh no, like the one Ebuka will just miss. You won't hear from him again because the Nigerian soldiers and the Nigerian police have taken him. And this has continued to play out on a daily basis. This is where the storyline begins. I must say it the way I should say it. One turn deserves another. You can see him with the president and his book that he was written by the president. We must not allow our own go astray. It doesn't matter how. Yes, it doesn't matter how. But one thing is very important, that now that the Finnish government have now understand that Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist, we must keep ourselves together and hold ourselves with every goodness that we have. That will help us in a very, very long way. In a very, very long way. Because the man who is at the front is